What did the spin doctor say while playing Riichi Mahjong? Said 1-2 is not a good shape for you. I'm saying Lamau, but we start to see Sanshoku going half outside now. I know we would need to get a little lucky. I'm hoping to call out eventually. Said if you want to pay me, baby, just deal in please now. Add in some Orvadora, maybe you'll become dead now. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. 1-2 princes? More like 1-2 octaves. The song is very, very high. I took it down a few keys. That's the thing about the song parodies. I'm lying to you in almost all of them. I'm usually not saying. You think I'm singing with the same octave as the same key signature as Sam Smith? No! I'm taking that thing down like two or three whole steps, okay? Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. Look, I don't gotta tell you this, folks, okay? God decided the cruelest fate for me. God allowed me to peek my head out of the garbage dimension. Oh, it's nice up here. Oh, it's so nice up here. Oh, the air is so much nicer. And only to immediately spike me like a volleyball back into the Shadow Realm. And you know what? I'm going back into the Jade Room anyway. Have I forgotten the transgressions of yesterday's video? Of course not. I know that we lost to an emoter. One of the most... Whoa, it just fills my heart with anguish. But this is a good game, by the way. As we load into the Jade Room, let me just say this. If you like this song or you like this genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. It helps me out in the channel. It's such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Lamampis. I should not have segmented the name how I did. I sincerely apologize for that. Because this is such a nice comment, too. I've been watching your videos every day for a while now. I felt the need to comment to let you know how much I appreciate these daily videos. I'm so sorry for mispronunciation. I love the content. Please keep it coming. Thank you so much for the kind words. I sincerely appreciate it. I also just want to say a huge shout out to the patrons. Find them over at, or you can find me. You can also find them, but you'll also find me at patreon.com/YU_SRNG. You can find the link in the description for a bonus video every month and my song parody doc and my strategy doc. Thank you so much to Hannah and Kate for joining. I believe that I thanked Eric and Manuel, but just in case that I didn't, thank you once again. So, with that, blown away by the support. With that, we go back into the Jade Room. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game today? Thank you for asking. I will say this. I wanna start with a cautionary tale. One tile from Tenpai Pog. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna cut the 4 of characters, right? Like, I'm never changing this. And I'm keeping the 8 of bamboozles as my safety tile. Oh, yeah, it's all coming up, Millhouse. Riichi, Pinfu, red 5, Dora. I don't need to call Riichi here. I could be a little dominant and Derek, right? If we get the 4 of circles, we can try it out. The night is still young. We're still experimenting in our Mahjong career, right? We don't need to decide on a major in our first frickin' year of college. We're just here to take a lot of classes, smoke that dank ganj. Yusong, tell me that you were still pretty sheltered in college without telling me you were still pretty sheltered in college. Hey, I'm not on trial here, okay? I just want to say that right now. I'm not on trial, but you absolutely got me. Yes, I was still pretty sheltered. Didn't do that much rambunctious behavior in college. Can't get my hair to look good today. It's fine. Oh, we were all thinking it. Oh, Yusong seems extra insecure about his hair today. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I am. I mean, we could accept the 2 of circles now. I suppose it's okay. Then it's just Riichi, Pinfu, red 5, Dora. I'll take a little Riichi, Pinfu, red 5, Dora if we get the 2 of circles. But I'm hoping to get the 4 of circles. I'm really hoping to get the 4 of circles. A crosslord pawning the 6 of circles. All right. That means you're not just shooting blanks. Ooh! Now this is kind of nice. I can accept... No, it's not. I misplayed this so bad. I was like, oh, now we can accept a 4 or a 6 of circles and still use the red 5. I'm going to tell you right now, that's a dang lie. A crosslord just pawned almost all of the 6 of circles. I'm out here looking like an idiot. Now with my 7 of circles, looking like a real fool with my pants on the ground. And then the left lord is going to rub salt in the wound by calling the dang Riichi. All right, I'm out of here. I'm out of 9,000. You can't make me... I don't know. This hand's pretty good. I can't guarantee a good weight, though. But it is a pretty high scoring hand. We'll have to see if Maka wanted us to full send that. East 1 folding. East 1 folding. At least we're not, I'll say this. A neutral East 1 is a good East 1. If I win an East 1, then the curse of East 1 is in full effect. The curse of winning early and then losing for the rest of the game. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking I'm ready for that, okay? But a neutral East 1, that's Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no, my mouse slipped. Oh, I guess I can't go for 13 orphans. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. It's not even that good. I'm not doing that. 10 orphans, 11 orphans, maybe. But I got high standards for my orphans, okay? This isn't no hard knock life. I need my orphans to be pristine. What am I talking about? I don't know. I don't know. You know, I don't need my orphans to be pristine. Let me just clear things up. How am I doing outside of the game today? I'm doing okay. I had a pretty nice night. I'm recording this at night. It's not usual that I record videos at night when all the spooky spirits are happening. But my significant other, she has this weird thing where sometimes she goes out with her friends. I don't know. She has this weird thing called like a social life. I don't know. She tells me about it. I just think, okay, it's like you can have your thing and I'll have my thing. What's my thing? Angrily queuing video games, rage queuing video games. That's my thing. Her thing is like friends and you know, like going to cool places and stuff. I personally like to just like rage queue video games for too long. That's the amount of time that I like to do that. That's my preferred length of time for that activity. So I have a little bit of extra time today, and I already brushed my teeth. Look, that might not seem like a lot to you, but I'm telling you right now, my least favorite activity is brushing my teeth. Why? Because I got a whole system, okay? I have a very strict teeth brushing regimen. Who imposed this? Me, okay? I know I could change it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 peasies. Oh my god. Lemon squeezy. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, if I cut this, then it's like so giga fricked, right? But what am I supposed to cut? I still think this is a fine discard. If we go 7 peasies, we're gonna go 7 peasies. I don't even think that this is that bad. What am I keeping this 2, 3, 4 for? Incredibly funny that turn of phrase, but what am I keeping this 4 for? I am trying to, you know, just in case that we draw into like a triplet of the door, then I might be able to go like, I don't know, freaking Tanya. Tanya, what am I smoking? I've been clearly having some of that dank ganj from my earlier anecdote. Maybe we can play this in normally if we draw into like a triplet, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna wait for the 3 of circles. And then once I draw into something zuzzier, then I'm going to wait for that zuzzier thing. I want to wait for like a 1 or a 9 or a... Not that, I'll tell you that much. Not this. Well, you said, why did I call Riichi? I don't need to right now. I got 7 pairs, Dora, red 5. It's already a Mangan. I do not want anyone else to play safe. I want someone's life to be ruined. Let me just repeat that for the people in the back. I want someone's life to be ruined. Oh, no. Oh! Yeah, but I should have specified. I wanted me. I wanted to do the ruining. I wanted to ruin someone else's life. Oh my god, the game. I have to send it. I got 3rd. I got 2nd. Oh! Plus 60. Why? Because it goes like, tie goes to the runner. And by that, I mean it goes like this direction. So, you know, it goes me, then right, Lord. Holy. Yes, got the bag, though. Sphere of love? Yeah, love this. There's nothing that we need to analyze. That was the extremely wacky 10-minute game. It's the 2-pump chump of Riichi Mahjong games, which, by the way, hey, let's not... People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. All right. Loading back in. Oh, thank the Patreon. Thank everyone. No, but I genuinely appreciate it. I'm just trying to make a joke about how we're doing this again. I'm more away from them right now. Sorry, I'll stop with the barking, but I love barking. Oh, it's a real problem. I mean, this hand is gnarly. Like, this hand is redonky donk, right? Oh my god, Riichi Pinfu something. Like, we are cooking. This has to be. Like, this is a really, really good hand. I'm not even sure if I cheat if left wood gives me a tile that I need. Like, I'm not sure that I'm calling that cheat. Why? Just because of the fact that, like, I think that we can draw into 10 by ourselves. I think that we can construct our own monolith. What do I mean by that? No, are you on your Joseph Campbell arc? No, I think that we can make our own. We can broaden our own horizons. You know what I mean? I think that we got this right now. I'm gonna keep the Red Dragoon as a safe tile, and we hopefully draw into what, like a 3 or a 6 of bamboo, so we guarantee Tanya. Now, Right Lord called Riichi. Now if Left Lord cuts something that I could chi, I definitely cut it. Now now I'm like, if a 4 of bamboozles comes out, do I just straight up slam the, like, do I just go for it? Do I just go for it and cut like the 8 of bamboozles or something? This is so fricked up. My hand was so good. You wouldn't do that to me, right? Like, you genuinely wouldn't do that? Anyway, I was strict mouth washing, or just like, you know. Oh my god. I mean, this is good. This is like really good. I no longer have Pinfu, but I have 3 red 5s, 2 turtle doves, 3 French hens, and a partridge in a pear tree. I mean, we're going off right now. I don't know how to tell you this, but like, we're going the frick off right now. 7 of circles. They're not waiting with a 5-6 in their hand. It's as good as it gets. I'm gonna send it on this one. I don't see anything else that's particularly that safe. All right, and you give me another one. I mean, this hand is slow burn, like Friends to Lovers. This is a fan fiction that does not give everything away on the first chapter. Oh my god, can we please? I have drawn every single circle tile. Please, can we stop with this? I could always cut the 5 and the 6 of characters. Can I just be honest with you? I don't wanna. I genuinely don't want it. They cut the 6, they're not waiting with a 4-5. I have to go for this. If Left Lord cuts a 4 of characters, I have to go. Tanya, 3 red 5. Yeah, I have to go for it. And it's a safe tile as well. 4 of characters seems like good, right? It just passed. You know that 4 of characters is safe for 1 person. I have to chase here. Riichi, 3 red 5s. 4 French hens and a golden ring or whatever. Okay, clearly I haven't listened to Christmas songs in a while, but can you blame me? We're in the freaking middle of summer. Anyway, what do I do with my teeth? First of all, personal question. Second of all, I started this anecdote. I water floss them. I'm using my water flosser. I get all the food stuff from out of my teeth. Then I mouthwash after, you know, the space between my teeth has been cleared. Oops, did I do that? Just get a mangan right in your freaking face. Although I will say, I deserve this one. My hand was like, look, I don't mean to get too ahead of myself. I deserve that one, and I deserved it earlier, okay? Did you see the state of my starting hand? I think I deserved that one earlier. And then I brush my teeth. And then sometimes, this is embarrassing, but maybe it'll bring comfort to someone else who's watching. Sometimes I brush like the top half of my teeth, and then my mouth at that point becomes so frothy that I have to, like, I kind of have to like rinse my toothbrush off a little and then reapply toothpaste to do the bottom half of my teeth. Is that weird? Am I gross? Am I a gross weirdo? Let me know in the comments. No, but don't be too honest, okay? So that is the teeth, but here, so you saw that seems fine. That seems good. It seems like you're taking good health, doing good oral hygiene, right? It sounds like you're taking good care of your teeth and all that jazz. I mean, I'm 1 tile away from tenpai. I mean, what do you want me to do right now? I think it's a bad tenpai. Actually, it's not even that bad. If I draw into 5 of bamboo, I am immediately sending the Riichi. A double-sided weight, is all I can ask for with this hand, right? If I draw into a 3 or a 6 of characters and I have to single tile Yorkut for the 5 of bamboo, I'm not doing that. I'm pretty desperate to remain in the dealer's seat, but I'm not that desperate. I'm swiping right on almost everybody. I'm swiping right on almost everybody. Hang on. Does this really matter? Yeah, it does. Because now I can draw into a 6 or a 9 or a 3 or a 6. And this hand goes bonkers mode, right? Yeah, this hand genuinely goes bonkers mode. So this is pretty good. I feel like we can guarantee ourselves a good wait. Right Lord cuts the door. Let's hope they're a little too late. Let's hope that they can't realize their dreams or whatever. You ever hear yourself and realize that Riichi Mahjong has made you a worse person? Hey, Right Lord, a human being with a family. I hope you can never realize your dreams. Oh God, I cursed them. I cursed Right Lord. I can't get my hair to look good today. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Oh, you try to put some product into it? Yeah, I try to put some product into it. It's falling on my head just a little lifelessly. Oh, Yusong, then you gotta do this thing. Well, I don't know. I'm still kind of a noob when it comes to the hair thing. I don't know. This is okay. This is okay if it can stay like this for the rest of the time. It's a little flat up on the top. You know, it's neither here nor there. The bad thing about the teeth stuff is that that's when I have my saddest thoughts. It's true though. It's when I have my least kind thoughts, and then it's this vicious cycle because Sometimes, you know, when I'm brushing my teeth, like this started a while ago. All my creepy crawlies, like all the creepy thoughts start to come in when I'm brushing my teeth. It doesn't matter if I'm watching a YouTube video. It doesn't matter if I'm raw dogging it. It just all of them will slowly start to seep in. And then it became this vicious cycle because now I'm never looking forward to brushing my teeth, right? So every night I'm like, oh boy, here we go again. I hate freaking brushing my teeth because all the creepy crawlies are gonna come in. And that's what happened. So now I've trained my body to have my most mean thoughts, my most anxious thoughts when I'm in the bathroom at night on my teeth, you know? But luckily, I did that before some chores tonight, and that's out of the way. The worst part is like when you're tired and it's 11 p.m. and you still got to brush your teeth. That is honestly me at my saddest. Now, if there's any assassins in the audience, number one, I hope you're on my side. Number two, if you ever wanted to like find me at my weakest, it's when I'm brushing my teeth. 11 p.m. I still haven't brushed my teeth. That is Yusong's nightmare. That is truly my nightmare. I'm one tile away from Tenpai. 30 seconds until Mars. A crossword calls the Riichi. Now, what is a Yusong to do? This is the stupidest Tenpai of all time. Can I do this? I don't think I'm allowed to do this. Like, chasing the Riichi feels so bad here. Chasing the Riichi genuinely feels bad here. And I can get back into Tenpai so freaking easily. If I draw into like a 6 or an 8 or something. Oh, it would have. All right. I mean, we'll see what Maka says about this, right? We'll see you in court. E3 folding decision. Oh, it turns out a lot of folding decisions I need to go re-examine. But that's like a big part of the game, you know? So I already finished that, and I did all my chores. What kind of chores was I doing? I was doing some dishes. I was doing some vacuuming. I took out the trash. And I don't just mean on Mahjong Soul either. I was trying to do like a cool, I was trying to say like, oh, I took out the trash, and then I also took out the garbage after I was done mopping the floor on Mahjong Soul. It's pretty cool, right? It's a kind of a cool turn of phrase. I chased her. This is good. This is a Riichi I can hang my hat on. Are you kidding me? 7 tiles left, double-sided banger. I am okay with this. Yeah, this is a life-ruining. Oops. Oh! Left Lord, I'm so sorry. You're playing as Wanjiro, one of the most innocent characters of all time. I apologize. You gave me Riichi and Ipatsu. Huge. I appreciate that. A Crosslord. Is this a new outfit or an older outfit? Either way, I don't see this one that much. And then they hit the Oradora for the certified Mongon. Left Lord in the dumps, right Lord in the dumps. A Crosslord and I doing pretty okay. All right. I mean, I'm liking the. I shouldn't say this out loud, but I'm liking the trajectory of this game. Ooh, a little pun for me. I was doing a lot of chores. Had to move my car for street cleaning. Which, by the way, street cleaning, what a racket! It's the street. No one, like, I'm not, like, it's the street. We drive. Like, we don't need to wash this. I don't know. It's gonna get dirty immediately. There's cars and stuff. No, I know street cleaning is important. I just don't really know why. I think that street cleaning, this is real. I think that street cleaning is mostly so that people have to move their cars so that the people that have houses there feel better about their decision to have a house there. I'm not joking. Hang on. Is this anything? I'm still 1 tile away from Tenpai. So I'm gonna keep all my hot garbage, right? This is okay. Would love to chi into a I'll pawn here, absolutely. Now I'm just hoping to draw into what? Like a 7 of characters, an 8 of characters, a 2 of circles, 3 of circles, 4 of circles. All of those kind of go hard. 2 of characters, I believe. Yeah, 2 of characters. No, that doesn't do it. Okay, never mind. Scratch that last one. But everything else that I said gets us into Tenpai. It makes me feel pretty great. You can even chi into like a 7 of characters to get us there, right? And I would absolutely still pawn a 6 of characters to get us there. I think that's not necessarily a bad play. Huge dinner tonight. What did I have? I mean, one of my favorite things to do. If you haven't done this recently, hugely recommend. I love going to a Chinese restaurant where it's like, hang on, we've already talked about this. That does not get me into Tenpai. You know what does get me into Tenpai? Oh, this one. Yusong, why not upgrade yourself to the 7-way? Yeah, we could still draw into a 5, right? change this into a 5-6. It's not doom and gloom for us. We can upgrade this to a double-sided weight as well. And typically I like waiting on the, like in this situation, double pair versus single tile. I'm taking the, I mean, I got nothing safe. I'm going to cut the terminal. It's a little scary because this could come from a 2-2-3 shape, and the 3 is the freaking door tile. So, like, genuinely very spooky, scary situation. Still have nothing that's safe, but we draw into a white dragon. Gotta kiss the ground for that one. Luckily, there's been street cleaning. Otherwise, I'm going to get sick. Yeah, sickos like me, they kiss the ground. But basically, it's just for people to have to move their cars so that the street doesn't get clogged up with cars, I guess. Just to make sure that people are still driving that thing or whatever. I'm not really sure. But anyway, if you've never been to a Chinese restaurant that does this, you gotta go. It's like my favorite kind of Chinese restaurant is just a hot bar, right? So that the food, look, I know that the food's been sitting out there for a while, and that's like, oh, it's not like made to order or whatever. I know. Maybe it's like not the most like, you know, someone just fried this for you. A shrimp just fried this rice for you, but it's still really, really good. And then like you get like 4 or 3 items depending on how hungry you are. And then the beautiful part, and this is where it all comes together. It's like when they give you like the tofu, the mapo tofu to be a little bit more based and accurate about it, right? And then they give you the tomatoes and eggs, the 西红柿鸡蛋, and then you order like some bok choy. I don't know how to say bok choy in Chinese. I'm realizing. All right. You're a fan of Chinese food? Name all the vegetables. I can't. But anyway, they put that all for you in a to-go container, and then it's beautiful because the sauces from one dish, there's no separation of church and state. The sauces from one dish go like seep into the other dish, and then suddenly the mapo tofu has made friends with the effing bok choy, and then suddenly this bok choy goes to the freaking moon. Oh, Lambos anyone? But yeah, like actually, like the bok choy goes sicko mode with it. And then you eat it with some rice. Holy, I just burped. I don't know if that was like Pavlovian or whatever, but it's one of my favorite things. One of my favorite things to do in the world is to get that. And so because Beth was away, and I'm not saying that she, hates Chinese food or whatever. I know she likes Chinese food, but it's my like favorite thing. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. If I could have that like every day for a week, I would have no complaints about it. I mean, this is a little wonkus. Bonkus. And Right Lord cut the door, meaning that their hand is not in a terrible shape. Hang on, I should have paid a little bit closer attention. So 7 of characters has been discarded once. I would have had such a nice 6-7 shape, but I think it's okay. I don't think that we're truly giga-fricked. I might even do something. Right Lord calls it Riichi. No. No, and I have this random 5 of characters that I'm gonna need to get rid of later. Okay. Could always fold this. I don't want to. But I am in the lead, so it doesn't hurt as bad. Go ahead and boo me. Oh, Yusong, it's my 2nd week of Riichi Mahjong. Go ahead and boo me. I'm in the lead right now. Oh, but now I'm in 10 pine. I think I gotta go for it. I think I genuinely gotta go for it. They cut it too early and then a 7. They're not waiting with a 3-4. And then the 7, I don't know. Who gives a frick? They've cut a lot of character tiles. I'm not conning that. Now we have 3 safe tiles to fold with. I'm just hoping that someone else loses it and cuts a 7 of characters because they think that it's safe for whatever reason. Left Lord has already experienced some emotional pain this game. They dealt into 2 people at the same time earlier. I'm happy with that safe tile. Let me just take a peep. Saint 1 star. The Grim Reaper comes for us all. The red 5 coming out is nice. Maybe if all the 5s come out, it's like, oh, no one's waiting with a 5-6, implying that the 7 is a little bit safer. 8 of circles. I mean, I'm getting very, very lucky right now. I'm getting super freaking lucky. Right Lord Master 1 star, 2nd place Steve through and through. A crossword with a new or perhaps an old outfit. Not doing that bad either. Luckily I paved my own safety path. The 5 of characters is safe. I don't think that we're gonna get there. But let me also look at this. South 1 push decision. I want to see what Maka has to say about this old situation. Right Lord, holy frick. Riichi half flush, which is 3 Hun when it's closed. Red 5? Yeah, it's a freaking Mongun. I did not want to step up to that. I mean, I didn't even realize that was what they were going for. It wasn't even the world's stupidest, most obvious half flush in the bozo suit. They were kind of keeping it on the down low. Maybe I should have paid a little bit more attention. Yeah, that's fair. So anyway, that was my awesome dinner. If you haven't been to a Chinese place, it's kind of intimidating if you don't speak Chinese. But I'm telling you right now, I don't even speak that much Chinese. You can just point to this the dish that you want, and you can say like 4 items, please, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one. The pointing strategy is goated. Because I get into a lot of weird situations where people just assume that my Chinese is good, but my Chinese is at like a 3rd grade level. And then you add the social debuff, a social anxiety debuff on top of that, and it's like it's a 2nd grade level. Like, let's not. I don't know. I'm just scared. I'm just scared. I'm expecting not to know what you're saying, and as a result, I don't think I'm gonna be hearing you as well as I otherwise could. You know. It's a pretty poggers meal, am I right, fellow kids? And then a big poggers day. Now, I'm teasing you with this, but in reality, it's not gonna be for a while. So we bought some panels for this back wall, like some nice little. Hang on, this is just gross, right? This is like so effing good. What do I cut here? 7 of Soikles, right? Meowth, that's right. I mean, no, not really. I just want 7 pairs. Tanya was also kind of nasty, right? And the 9 of Circles has already been discarded once, so I'm kind of okay with this. Green Dragoon is a Zuzzy tile to wait on, but it's so freaking unlikely to happen. The Dora tile coming out, it gets pawned by Left Lord. All right, that might be my cue. Like, I maybe am supposed to leave right now. Oh man, this ain't my dad. This is a cell phone. I am in Tenpai for 7 pairs Tanya. That's not. Oh, let me see. And then Left Lord is having the worst day of their life. South 2 push decision. I feel like we're gonna learn a lot from this game. Because I don't know about a lot of these decisions. They're working out, but that doesn't mean they're quote unquote right. You know. So anyway, we bought these panels behind me. They're nice. They're like black felt with some. I think it's fake wood, but it looks like wood. And these strips of wood for the back. I got them. They say that they help with soundproofing. I'm just gonna be real with you. I think it's really, really hard to achieve that soundproofing. So Left Lord calls double Riichi. That's really bad for me. I'm in the dealer seat. If they sumo, not only do they get double Riichi, which is 2 Han, and then sumo, which is a 3rd Han, and then probably more, right? They might have a Dora. They might have 2. They might have Avengers Infinity Door. I mean, Right Lord is not folding. I kind of respect that. Am I gonna fold? Yeah, I think I'm in the lead by like a huge margin right now. So I don't have any reason to stick my neck, my back, my points, or my crack out for the. I shouldn't have said that last thing, because I usually say my mahjong or my tiles or something. I don't know what I usually say, but that was vulgar. Excuse me. I was screaming about something. Oh yeah, so we bought those. We unpacked them to try to like air them out, because sometimes you buy, this type of item and then it smells like chemical for a really, really long time. Do I have any safety tiles? 9 of Circles is safe. Holy frick. I'm 2 tiles away from Tenpai. 1 of Characters is safe. I don't know how safe the 4 of. Oh, that's so gross. That's so effing grody. I mean, I want to be able to accept the Dora. The reason I'm cutting the 8 is because they're not waiting with a 6-7, which feels pretty okay. If I draw into the 6 of Circles, I think I'm chasing this Riichi. Riichi, red 5 Dora. Right Lord just called Riichi. That's kind of fricked up. Now my incentive to fold is huge. Like, now Left Lord could deal into Right Lord, and that is really good for me. It keeps the game moving along. I do not have to pay my taxes, right? That's really good. That's also fine. Keeps the game moving along. Dealing in with a pretty zuzzy tile. They had a welcome to the thumbnail moment. Westwind or 9 of Bamboo. Yeah, that goes extremely hard. Oh my god. It's actually rigged. People are gonna say, "Oh, Yostar finally got back to him," and then turned on the good tile maker. Yeah, but like, look at my recent match history. Like, don't even. I don't. If you. Oh, you sound so lucky. Oh, streamer luck. I honestly believe that streamer luck is reversed when it comes to Riichi Mahjong. I just don't believe in it. I just don't. I simply do not believe in it. It's a really nice thing that we've got going on. Bulging shape here in the circle suit. Pair of the Dora burning a hole in my back pocket. Hopefully the Dora comes out. I mean, I'm denying myself a lot of cheating opportunities here, but I don't think that you're supposed to cheat. I think that, you know, even if you keep this hand all the way closed, there's a chance. Oh, I want to cheat that one, though. Because that tile is hard. That tile is hard to come by. This is a little risky. It's a little risky. I gotta see South 3 everything decision. South 3 everything decision. Now I obviously still pawn this, but I think I cheat into whatever character suit Andy that I need to get into Tenpai. I think that's the right move. I think that's the right move. I risk being in Zazie Ferretin jail, right? If I finish this shape and I'm waiting on these 2 tiles and then I draw into a 3, I risk landing myself in Zazie Ferretin jail. But that's okay. Sometimes you gotta risk it. Sometimes Yusong needs to risk having a video where his hair is not up to his standards, and you know what? That's okay. It's okay. I have a high standard for my orphans, high standard for this hair. Vylord is doing something weird. I mean, they're discarding straight up gas. I don't think it's 13 orphans, but you can never really tell. I'm gonna go. I mean, I could set the Suji trap, or go for like being able to improve this later. I could just go for the Suji trap. That's pretty devious. It's pretty freaking devious. Oh, man. But then this could improve if I draw into a 6, but who gives a frick about the 6? There's 1 tile out of a gazillion that we could draw into. So now I'm signaling to the table that no one's waiting. Frick. No one's waiting with a 3-4 in their hand. Rylord calls the Riichi. Lamau. Lol. Lamau even. How many 6s are visible? Like 3 of them? A million of them? You're gonna hate me for this, and you know what? I deserve the hate. I freaking deserve the hate. It's like I said that I have no mana, but I'm actually have a lot of mana. I have a mana crystal that I could be using. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, we got the slats out, and they look. No, I'm not seeing this. I still like my safe tiles. I like my safe tiles a lot, actually. Oh, frick me, Amadeus. Okay, this is. Maybe oh my god, South 3 everything decision. Yeah, we're gonna need a second look at all of my choices here. But I think this might be still my best chance to get into first place at the end of the game. I'm talking big picture, okay? I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. Speaking of having no mana, I did recently watch an hour-long, I don't know what you would want to call it. I think an hour-long rage bait video. And I realized halfway through, this is not making me happy. Like, and yet I was doing all my chores and I needed some video to keep all the stray thoughts at bay. So, I mean, this is fine. Left Lord is on the brink of death. Left Lord has to pull out a freaking miracle. They're a saint-level player sitting in last place. Human misery comes for us all. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I got 4 peasies in my hand. I could be persuaded to go a little 7 peasies. Hang on. I also know that my significant... I'm all over the place today, but I know my significant other is about to come home. I just didn't want to be like, oh, I accidentally locked her out or something, and it doesn't seem like I did. I watched an hour-long, like, expose, documentary, hate piece about a creator, and even though what they've done is, like, you know, pretty not cool, Eric Cartman voice. Not cute, but like, okay, weird. Okay, weird. Oh, I should have cut the 8 there. Because 7 pairs here is like a real possibility. All right, that's on me. That's genuinely on me. That I know is wrong. I think that we were supposed to keep the option for normalcy, but also keep the option for 7 pairs very much alive there. That's on me. Oh, that's on me. And then if I even walked, oh my god. All right. Well, some mistakes are being made here, but that's okay. And then the whole point of the video is to keep you filled with hatred so that you stay engaged. And halfway through the video, I was like, oh, this is not making me very happy. And I think that I shouldn't have watched the whole video. Even though I agree literally with what they're saying, I just think that like, stuff like that is really like, to what end, you know? And also, in examining my own hang-ups and like therapy and stuff, I'm not saying that like you as an adult, you're not responsible for anything. Like, oh, it's always someone else's fault. It's always like the way you were raised. It's always this, it's always that, etc., etc. But at the same time, hang on, I think that's good. Hang on, I'm confused. Oh no, he's so confused. He's a 10, but he's really, really confused with this shape. I don't even know if that was right. I still think despite everything, first of all, despite everything, it's still you, Sung. But like also, despite everything, I'm still 2 tiles away from Tenpai. This doesn't even get me the frick into Tenpai right now. And then I would have had 7 pairs like a million times over, I think. I'm not sure about this one. But like, you know, it could just be that the person that I'm watching the video to hate on just like didn't have a good upbringing. You know, I don't mean to get like real sad about it, but it's true. You know, like maybe they didn't have as much of a chance. And it's not like they're not guilty of the things that they're guilty of, especially when it comes to like really, really serious crimes and not just like, you know, drama about like people. Hang on. We see all the 3s. I'm thinking I'm pogged. I think I gotta do this. I think this is actually pretty good. We see all of the 3s, not just some of them, but literally all of them, so that like no one can be waiting with a 3-4. So that feels pretty good. And then if 6 of characters comes out, it's Christmas morning, right? I get to chi that and be in Tenpai. The only bad thing is I kind of drew into the kiss of death here, right? Another bad thing is that I don't really have any safe tiles. 1 of bamboo, huge clutch moment. 7 of bamboo, sure, another clutch moment. If Right Lord sumos, even if they sumo like a Mongon or whatever, hang on, this is like kind of tight. How many 6s do I see? I see 3 of them. Is this safe? I think it is, but it's also really helpful to me. I am still 1 tile away from Tenpai. I don't really think that I can get rid of this, and this is fine, I guess. Kind of elongates the game in an awkward way. Just Riichi red 5. Now Right Lord feeling really, really pogged in second place. I guess I'm okay with this. It's a lot of honor tiles. What am I going to do with all this junk? All this junk inside my trunk. I don't even know if it's enough to get you drunk. Get you love drunk off my junk. Oh, ew. Anyway, you know, the whole point of it is just like, I don't feel good because I'm like, oh, maybe this person's like never had a chance. I might be being too naive, you know? I think some people will use that shield as like an excuse to never like accept any responsibility. You know, like some streamers that I know will be like, oh, well, this Mahjong game was bad luck and dodge all responsibility. I don't think I'm supposed to pawn that. I can't really explain to you why. It's like, oh, you're in for a penny, in for a pound. Yeah, but the rest of my hand is kind of garbage mode. Like huge garbage mode. I chi into this. I chi into that for surezies. I do a lot of chi in here. Sometimes I do my best chiing in moments like this. But I think that pawning here, it leaves me in such a bad position, right? If someone then calls Riichi, I lose 2 pretty safe tiles. And then my hand at that point was still in tatters. Oh, Yusong, you could but like you were gonna draw tiles to help. Not guaranteed. Not guaranteed at all. I appreciate your optimism, but abso-freaking-lutely not guaranteed. So we've managed to upgrade our hand from tatters into something quite beautiful, I'll just say. 3 double-sided weights, and now I'm staring down the barrel of this 6-8 shape, and I think I'm gonna throw it. Yeah, I know it's a little awkward. Like the Dora is the 5 of bamboo, but let's get rid of the 6 and let's try to get rid of this 8 as soon as possible, right? People are gonna be waiting with 6s and 7s in their hands to try to accept the Dora, so makes the 8 of bamboo a little teeny tiny bit more dangerous. By the way, if someone calls Riichi here, oh, Yusong, it's so freaking late into the game, like why would you fold? I'm still gonna fold with the West Winds. Unless I immediately draw into Tenpai or whatever, like I'm probably gonna fold with the West Winds. Now I'm in Tenpai. And I'm kind of liking this feeling. The power's going in my head. Okay, Right Lord calls Riichi. I'm gonna need someone to deal into me immediately. Left Lord calls Riichi. Pretty spicy situation, right? Like actually a pretty spicy situation. 4 of bamboo is like I'm tongue deep with the Grim Reaper right now. Like this is the kiss of death. Like this has to be the kiss of death because it's so close to the door. It's 5, 6 of bamboo utterly ruins us. Left Lord is gonna sumo. The Getty Patsu as well. Oh my god. With the Pinfu. Unfortunately, yeah, sometimes a 4-han hand is a Mongon, but if you sumo with Pinfu, and it's a 4-han hand, you're not gonna have that many mini points, and the 4-han hand is gonna lack some oomph. You know what doesn't lack oomph? This. I'm like genuinely okay with this. 3 of bamboo, one of our nuttiest draws. Southwind, a pretty nutty draw in its own right as well, allowing us to just open up this hand. It's kind of pog. So again, the context matters, and we are in South 4. If we win with a 1-hunt hand, the game is literally over, and we are in first. So I don't know about you. Kind of frick with that. Kind of frick with that a lot. I could have cut the south wind, or could have kept the south wind. Cut the 1-2 Princess Kneel before you. Could have cut the 1-2 and one a bamboo. You know, we can still accept 3 and all that jazz. Now at this point, I might as well. I don't know. Now we got some options for the pair in our hand. Starting to feel okay. Unfortunately, this hand never gets that fast, right? Like, we can never open this hand up to do some sort of fast and furious Tenhou situation. Left Lord, let's see what you got. You need kind of like a huge hand. Yeah, they're thinking long and hard. I think the reason that they're thinking about keeping that south wind is because it's like, you need all the value that you can get. And see, when prevalent wind, in this situation where you're down by a real Mongon's worth, like, that's freaking rough. You know, it's not rough. Saving 15% of your car insurance. No, it just sounded like the cadence that I said sounded so sleazy. Then it really did feel like a commercial. Drawing into the tiles that I've been drawing into. I mean, this feels pretty good, right? We can even, I mean, I'm dreaming pretty big here, but like 3 concealed triplets, a Yaku that I often overlook. That's a possibility here. Green Dragon might just deal into Right Lord. That's the Dora tile. I dealt it to Left Lord. Left Lord now has a Mongon, making this game incredibly effing spicy. I think what I do here, oh yeah, we're going to Fold Town, baby. Like, I think I can end in first in almost all circumstances. I think I can end in first in almost all circumstances. What needs to happen? Right Lord needs to get a Yakuman. They're not going to do that. They open up their hand. A Crosser needs to have a million dealer repeats. I don't think that's going to happen either. Left Lord is sitting, you know, with a Mongon in their pocket. They're not just happy to see me, right? So this is a spooky situation. Heartbreaker for Left Lord. Just a heartbreaker. I don't know why I'm cheering for the Saint level players, you know? But I'm assuming that when I get Saint, I'm going to have these heartbreaking games as well. But a first and a second, I know that's right. I know that's right. A long video, back-to-back long videos. 21-31, 121 pogs. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Win 4 games with Ron. We're on our way. We're on our way. Let's take a look, because I feel like we genuinely had a lot to learn in this game. Hopefully we see an S grade. It means that a lot of our freaky situations were correct. All right, let's see. So East 1 folding, I'm not gonna lie to you. Can't remember if that was from the first game in this video or the second game in this video. Let's see. I did not fold in East 1. I did. Oh, maybe I should have folded. That's like probably what I'm asking. So hang on. In this situation, I discard the 2 of circles, but they want me to discard this. If I draw into a 2 of circles, that doesn't even help me though. So I don't know. This is an okay discard. 33 points to 54. Okay. Now I cut the red dragon. Huge. Now I cut the white dragon. Avi. Now I got the 4 of circles. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. But it's 40 to 45. Pog. Maybe this is a little bit wider in terms of tile acceptancy. The 369 feeling really, really good. Should have considered that a little bit more. You still wanted me to cut this guaranteed safe tile. I respect that. I respect that. But I also just wanted to cut the 7. And now I definitely want to cut the 7. And now I'm definitely cutting the 4. And now the 3 of characters I do send, but the game does not like that. The game does not trust Suji as much as I do, right? They're not waiting with a 4-5. But they don't hate it either. But maybe we should have. Okay, and then I Riichi here. I absolutely have to Riichi. I don't have Tanya. I don't have nothing. And my outs are enough, right? 6 tiles. Oh, Yostar. God bless. What a great quality of life improvement. East. Wait, hang on. Who dealt into me? Did Right Lord? Right Lord did deal into me. They called Riichi. So East 3 folding decision. Again, another moment where I think that we maybe should have folded. They really wanted me to get rid of this 1 too, and I do. Oh, but they wanted me to get rid of the 8 of bamboo, I guess, before then, because we could still accept 7. Sure, fair enough. Now I got the 9 of bamboozles. Someone calls Riichi. A crosser calls Riichi. I start throwing it. I'm getting out of this. I'm getting out of this. I'm saving myself. I'm getting on that life raft first. Green dragon is fine. Did you like the Riichi? You love the Riichi here. It's inside Suji. We're gaming. Oh, look at that. 7 tiles. Huge. Huge, 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 huge. 7 tiles is hashtag beef strong enough. South 1 push decision. This hand was garbage. Did this hand really get there? We got so lucky in this game if this hand really got there. We're playing okay. Playing okay. Oh, right. 2 DZs. Huge. Oh, my God. Yeah, 2 DZs is just massive here. I cut 8 of bamboo. Obvious. It's the world's most obvious pawn. I'm cutting that even though I don't love the 8-9 shape. Cutting the 7. Cutting this. And then I'm throwing the 8 of characters. It seems okay to me. I have not been folded. Right Lord called Riichi. Oh my God. When did they call Riichi? They called Riichi right now. And now every decision kind of needs to be scrutinized. That's fine. And then I'm in Tenpai and it feels amazing. Yeah, I'm in Tenpai. It feels amazing. And then someone deals into the both of us. Holy frick. You cut a 6 of circles? Oh, this was not that hand. This was not the hand. So true. And I'm not that girl. Okay. That was an exhaustive draw moment. That was South 1. South 2. I don't know which South 2 it was. I don't know which South 2. Was it this? Left Lord calls the pawn on the Dora, and I wonder after that point, are we just supposed to Gigantamax fold? Like, I cut 2 of characters. I mean, nothing feels great here. They're okay with all of these. They're okay with all of these. They're even okay with folding. Oh my God, this is not 7 pairs Tenpai. They're also okay with folding. They're also okay with accepting the Tenpai. And we got bailed out. Huge bailout there. South 3, everything decision. Let's find out what happened in South 3. So we have 2 DZs in our hand. I cut the 1. Huge moments. Huge gaming is occurring. Ah, they like the chi. Holy frick, I played like a monster. I want to see if they want me to do this. No, they don't. It just feels bad. We still have a lot of tiles that we can draw from. No, they don't. But then, oh my God, I'm a monster. Then they do want me to chi. They do want the smoke. And I'm playing like a freaking monster. And then the only other thing that we need to consider here is like, yeah, the Suji trap. They like it as well. Did we end up winning this one? We ended up folding. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm backseating myself. I'm angry. Right Lord calls Riichi. I cut the 3 of characters. They don't hate it. They wanted me to stay in there a little bit more. Cut a 7 and an 8 early. Usually, it could come from a 5-6. See a lot of the 6s, none of the 5s. It's a little bit spicy here. I am in first, though. I don't want to ignore the fact that I am in first, which is what led me into this decision-making path to begin with. But I'm glad that the pawning and chiing decision, like that stuff kind of worked out. That's nice. That's nice. I do want to get better at Mahjong. You know what I mean? Like, I was thinking that maybe the reason I've been playing so bad is like a mixture of bad luck. Oh, that feels amazing. But also like I'm just not getting better. Like I haven't read any strategy. I haven't like tried to like study or anything. So maybe I need to get on that grind. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today's video. Never told you about the slats, but basically we ordered 1 box. We're gonna need way more than 1 box. So it might be a little bit, but Yusong HQ is gonna undergo some construction soon. All right. It's gonna do it for today's video, folks. If you like this song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I get new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. It helps out me and the channel such a great deal. You can also find me on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description. Did I just say all this along with the VOD channel and the Discord? If you can't make it live, whenever I stream Mahjong, which is usually on Mondays, I'll dual stream it to YouTube, so you can keep your eyes and ears peeled here. Say hi live in 1080p, not 4K. And until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.